good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this joint. Yo, it's Marquis walking from Boston. We going from Boston to Queens, New York with new MC, and he's bound to be a legend. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be speaking his name. Lord. You got the Trilogy album with godBLESSbeatz. This album is called Lord Talk Trilogy. Listen, man. Lord ain't playing, man. He set out to put 12 albums out this year. 12. Count them, 12 albums. And this is the trilogy. Like I said, with legendary, he's gonna be legendary producer. Y'all better start looking for his beats. Start warming up to him, you know what I'm saying? But godBLESSbeatz, he blessed these beats. Let's put it that way. That name fits the description, you know what I'm saying? And check out his other work. He got 2 other cuts with this, or 2 other albums actually with Lord. Go check out. Actually, he did Lord's first album. If y'all didn't know that, like, little story behind that. You know, Flea was always like rhyming, doing stuff like that, spitting, but he wasn't really taking it serious. So I guess like in 2017, maybe 2016, but the album came out in 2017. The first album, his first album. He ran into Conway in West Side. They was going somewhere, and Conway's like, yo, spit right now. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, I don't really freestyle. But he's like, nah, spit something. He spit. Conway said, yo, I got to work with you. And yo, that influenced him, got him motivated a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And then he was down with Prodigy from Mobb Deep. And Prodigy was his, he was a protege of Prodigy. He was a protege of Prodigy at the same time too. And they was all peeping him out. You know what I'm saying, when he was kind of in his 6th time and stuff like that. And they actually seen, they was riding with Prodigy, like, you know what I'm saying, prior and then before he passed away. So they was always riding with dude from Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little history. But go check out, his first album was called Loyalty or Death, Lord Talk Volume 1, that came out in 2017. And then he linked up with him again. He linked up with godBLESSbeatz again in 2018 with this kind of the same title, Loyalty or Death, Lord Talk Volume 2, sorry, because this is volume, well, he ain't call this one Volume 3, but he's calling it Lord Talk Trilogy, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, Lord's in his bag, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Lord's hasn't really disappointed with all the albums he's been dropping. A lot of people say, oh, you know, people just throwing out stuff, you know what I mean? He's throwing out albums, but he's throwing out quality albums. He's not just putting out, you know, albums that, you know what I'm saying, just to put them out. He's actually linking with some legendary producers, some producers that's up and coming. Go check out Me Fuck's albums that I reviewed too. Go check out his albums and stuff with him. Go check out, yo, let's look up Lord, and that's it, man. Look up Lord. If you're not familiar with him, get familiar with him. We're gonna get into this album. It's 10 tracks. He usually has about 10 tracks. So like sometimes he started off doing like 7, 8, and then, you know what I'm saying, most of the time, like most of his albums are like 10 tracks, something like that, right? He usually does an intro, does an outro and stuff like that. So you're gonna see like a pattern with Lord. Most of his songs are short, but the beats are dope and the rhymes are dope. So you just rewind them and listen to them again. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be your favorites. You know what I'm saying? The short ones and even the longer ones. You know what I'm saying? Now you start like on this album, it seemed like they're a little longer than some of the previous albums. So, but some of the tracks too as well. Like he got extensions on them with people talking on them and stuff like that, either giving them props or like or somebody talking like himself or something like that. So let's get into the album, man. Seriously, man. Like I said, it's fully produced by godBLESSbeatz. Yo, it feel like God bless these beats, man. So straight up, y'all gotta listen to this album. It's the 3rd one. I think it's gonna be the final one with him. Not with the producer, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna work with the producer again. But I think they just closing up this chapter, and then they probably come out with another another chapter, a different title or something like that. So I know he's gonna link up with him. He actually mentioned that this is one of his favorite producers, so he's not letting him go. He's gonna be in there. You're gonna keep sending them beats and stuff. So shout out to godBLESSbeatz. Let's get into this album, man. Number 1, Lord Talk Trilogy intro. So like I said, he does intros or outros. So he like, let's probably say the album and then he do the intro, and then he do the outro too. So in this one he did the same thing. This one, of course, was it was quick, man. It was like a quick intro just to let people know who Flee Lord is. He kind of came in, you know what I'm saying? No real structure on what he was writing about. He just kind of he came in there spitting some hardcore shit, talked about what's going on, talked about what he's about to do, talked about he's about to drop more albums. He just kind of did a short verse, just came in there, just like an intro, you know what I'm saying? It's only I think it was only 53 seconds. He just kind of came in there, he just saying, yo, listen to this. And it basically the beat, this when you first hear it, you're gonna go, yo, this is Marquis talking about. Marquis is talking about these short songs, he be thinking the beat's wasted, you know what I'm saying? So I had this conversation with me fucks on my interviews. Go check that interview out. When I'll ask them when you work with Flee Lord, do you think he's wasting your beats? And he goes, nah, because he says sometimes I send him a beat that might be a minute and a half or something like that, and then he just rock with that, or if he says extended or whatever, they work it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Flee Lord works off those beats and he just gets in there. And he's a solo artist, so most of the time he's, you know what I'm saying, he's rhyming by himself. So a lot of times he just gets right to the point. As soon as the beat come on, this dude's rhyming. He ain't playing the rhyme. He ain't wasting no time. He's just getting to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? He's putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's quick, but it's an intro. So what you really expect from an intro. So check this out. Now, boom, number 2. Stop playing this dude. Line Stay Buggin'. That's the name of the tune. Number 2. This beat sounds like I said, this beat sounds like God bless this beat, man. This beat sounds epic. I don't know what it is. This is the beat that you go, yo, okay. Now this is an album. Okay. He's getting into his, you know what I'm saying? He got godBLESSbeatz got into his beat bag. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of things with good samples, a lot of good things. He does soul samples. He does I don't know if he's using movie samples, but wherever he's getting these samples from, man, he's digging in the crates. Let's put it that way. Remember back in the day, people dug in the crates, man, for these, and I think they do. They dig in the crates for these beats. And so, cause sometimes I'll be like, yo, where that from? I know that. I be listening real close. I'm like, I know that's from somewhere, but I just can't pinpoint it. But shout out to like I said, godBLESSbeatz on this, man. It's dope, man. A little line I stole from Flee Lord. He goes, you on that same album? I just made a dozen. So he just basically, you know, so I just take little clips because I can't rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, I'm gonna pay me to stop rhyming. But he's basically saying, man, it's yo, some artists out here, you know, remember back in the day, artists did one album a year. He basically kind of clowning artists nowadays that have more access to put more music out. And he's saying there's artists out there still working on, their first album, the one album, you know what I'm saying? And he already put out 9. This is his ninth, this is his 9th album, man. Shout out to Flee Lord, man. He's putting out quality work, you know what I'm saying? It's his 9th album, but it's quality, man. I'm telling you, these beats are dope. He be rapping around these beats. He having these beats in the headlock. Stop playing. Flee Lord ain't playing, man. He boxing these beats. He doing everything with these beats, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like that quote, you know what I'm saying? He talks about his work ethics on this song. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. Like I said, it's his 9th album. That says it all. You know what I'm saying? That's his work ethics. He's putting out, like I said, quality music. And this is his 9th album. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? You don't think he's working? He's probably working right now still. You know what I'm saying? He's probably working on 2021 already. He probably got 3 albums already for 2021. I don't know what he's doing. But I know every time I see him on Instagram, he's in the studio with a new producer. He got a new song, do something. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Flee Lord. Go check him out if y'all ain't familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what my question be with Flee Lord? Is artwork. I've been trying to find some of his artists on his album covers. It's artists or artists, whoever, you know, if it's many of them. His album covers are dope, man. This one ain't fall flat either. It's got 2 godlike figures. I don't know if it's a crown and I don't know if it's a dove above, and then it got the skeleton type in the smoke. I don't know. It's dope, man. I'm an artist, so I see stuff like that, I can stare at that for days. I'm like, yo, this cover is dope. So check out the cover, not just this cover, but check out previous covers of his album. He takes art serious. Check it out, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna come up with the merch with the I'm about to get this tee or hoodie or something, because this one's dope. They all dope, but this one stands out. You know what I'm saying? I like this one. You know what I'm saying? But I was asking him about the meaning of his album covers. That's what I would ask him. So anybody interviewing Flea Lord next and y'all watching this, ask him about the meaning of all his album covers. You know what I'm saying? Let him, you know what I'm saying? Let him spill his guts on that. You know what I'm saying? All right, number three track, Supply and Demand. You know, you already know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm playing. I did a little quote on this one. Yeah, I think it's the chorus on this one. Is this the chorus? You go, nah, I think, this might be part of the chorus or just part of the song. Just like some of the, I'll be taking some of the clips, some of his rhymes, and I'll be quoting them because like they just stand out. They'd be funny or they'd be entertaining and they'd just be dope. You know what I'm saying? He goes, you softer than the big ass that's kept in the thong. That kept a thong in it. Like, yo, just hold on, dog. Let me say it right though. He goes, you're softer than a big ass that kept a thong in it. Like, basically, this dude talk about MCs or whoever he talk about. This is somebody, but he just basically talking about dudes are soft or whatever. And he just like described it about, you know, say he described it like they look like this dude's dope, man. I don't know, like his bars, like you might go, okay, he might not got the 38 Special quotables, the Shano quotables, or the Benny quotables, but he got quotables that you gonna be rhyming. You're gonna be like, yo, he's got them quotables that they're unforgettable. Like he got those ones, you know what I'm saying? He's dope like that. Like you're gonna be singing his quotes, man. You're gonna be rhyming his joints, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, get into this dude. At the end of the track, he explains how Conway influenced him, like I was saying early in the beginning, and he talked about how Prodigy jumped on the first joint too. So shout out to Prodigy, RIP Prodigy, for showing love to another Queens brethren, man, taking him under his wing and like, you know what I'm saying, showing him the ropes. So shout out to Prodigy, man. Shout out to Havoc too, you know what I'm saying? Havoc's still out there making them beats, man. So shout out to Havoc, you know what I'm saying, Mobb Deep in general, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know Mobb Deep, turn this off right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Mobb Deep, Havoc, and RIP to Prodigy and shit. Yo, number 4, TFOH, of course, it stands for the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the chorus, you know what I'm saying? It's dope, but it's got this beat, reminds me of like, it got like some type of cowboy whistle in there, and it got like a Darth Vader type of breathing in it, type samples or something. Or like a asthma pump, like a something like it's dope the way he incorporate the way. Listen, God bless beats the way. I don't know what he's used. That's why I said I'm listening to these samples going. What's that from? What's that from? Is that Darth Vader? Is that an asthma pump? Like I'm going, like that's how much the beats intrigue you. You know what I'm saying? You go, yo, what's that? What's that from? You know what I'm saying? You try to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So whoever knows, God bless beats, man. Tell him, shout him out, man. Have him watch this video. Like maybe you can comment on like where he be getting these samples from, man. He's in his bag right now, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. Flea Lord is he's a great beat selector too. He's like a good person to sound. Like he's probably like that dude. He could be like an A&R too. Like he can like and I think he's probably an A&R too, because he's listen, first of all, he got Lord Mobbin. That's his new venture, and he's signing artists now. And I think he signed TF. TF's on this album from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to that in a minute. But he got a great ear for sound, so he like select beats. And when I was talking to Me Fox, he was saying that too. He was saying Flea Lord's like he's like he'll give him 100 beats, and he'll send them all back and be like, yo, I need 100 more or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just exaggerating, but he's, you know what I'm saying, he like really selects those beats. He like I said before in a couple of videos, Flea Lord knows his voice is an instrument just as well as the beat, so he needs to have that beat that's gonna conform to the record. So shout out to Flea Lord for having a good ear for music, you know what I'm saying? And in this one he gets personal and speaks about his family and his lifestyle. This whole album, like not whole album, but at least most of the tracks, you can at least 2 or 3 tracks, Flea Lord kind of gets a little personal, talks about his life, his family, father, mom, stuff like that. It gets a little personal. So shout out to Flea Lord for you know what I'm saying, being a little personal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers, you know, they keep all that stuff in the background, they private, you know what I'm saying? But like it's great that we get to know a little bit about him. Some of it's sad, of course, but you know it's great that he's you know, he's speaking freely about his life and stuff like that. Yeah, and Flea's good with like naming tracks and naming records, man. So like he not just the artwork, but I think it takes artwork to name a song. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people remember the titles of songs, just based off how they, either the chorus or like maybe what he said in the song or something. So like shout out to Flea Lord on like picking great titles too, because I'm always like on this top like, yo, what do you say? What's the title? It'd be like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like he just got crazy titles. Just look at like his album covers and his album titles, and you're gonna be like, yo, Marquis was right, man. You know what I'm saying? He just got great titles. I'm gonna keep reading these titles. You'll see. Number 5, Real Recognize Real. This is featuring Ransom. Ooh, I don't know if y'all know Ransom, but Ransom been around for a minute. He used to ghostwrite for people and all that. You know what I'm saying? So but Ransom, he just signed with Trust Gang, 38 Special Noir. A lot of others are coming out. You're gonna find out who else is signed coming soon. But yeah, there's a lot of artists signed, and they about to take. I think they about to take over the game. So that's another story. You know what I'm saying? But Ransom's on this joint. Ransom's bars are just unbelievable, man. I don't know what this dude's smoking. Ransom, you watching this? What you smoking? What you reading? What you do? Whatever you doing, man. Where you at? World traveling? Tell us what's going on, because you are like unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? With bars. Again, great beat. It sounded like it got like a little, like it kind of reminded me of the Cheers theme. You know what I'm saying? Got a little sample in there to show. It seemed like I don't think it's Cheers, but it's something. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to number 6. My Life on a Beat. Yo, this one is, I was telling you about, he got personal. This one, he speaks about his parents. R.I.P. to his mom, Deuce. R.I.P. to his moms. I think he lost his moms at age 11, and his sister raised him. Wow, that's insane, man. That's crazy. His pops used to be on drugs. I don't know if he still is, but shout out to Flea. Just, you know what I'm saying, he's spilling his guts, and he's telling people about his life, and he's opening up to the world. You know what I'm saying, on these tracks. At the end of this track, he speaks about rap. About rap up. What I put on here? Oh Lord, I can't read my own writing. She's about rap upcoming. Oh, it's rap upcoming. Like, he basically talks about how, he came up through rap and how he started and stuff like that. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? He's really getting personal, telling everybody what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Number 7, Lord Mobbin featuring TF. I talked about this earlier. TF from the West Coast. Everybody gonna say, oh, he sound like Nipsey Hussle, but R&B Nipsey Hussle, since I mentioned his name. But he got his own style. He got his own lyrics. He's dope. He's an upcoming MC. I think he signed with Lord Mobb. I'm not sure. I think he signed in the Flea Lord. So we'll find out. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. I think he is. I'm not sure. Number 8, Hell or High Water featuring Ito. When Flea Lord and Ito get together, it's always a blessing. It's always a great combination. These two get together. Like I said earlier, and I think another video, they need to do a whole album together. Hopefully they're working on that. Great artists together. They got a great combination, great tempo together and stuff like that. Flea Lord says, I'm from the new school, but part of me is vintage. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Like, he basically says he's new school, but he's, he's old school. He's vintage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he studied the craft. He knows what's going on. He knows the old school. He studied the craft, and now he's, you know what I'm saying, he's respecting hip-hop in general. You know what I'm saying? So I love that line. So that's why I dragged that out of the song. It's like a great soul type track, giving Ito space to kill the feature. So Ito killed this feature. Shout out to Ito, you know what I'm saying? Go look up Ito too, ETO. If you don't know about Ito, shout him out too, you know what I'm saying? They did great on this track. Number 9, Hot Boxin. Ooh, Hot Boxin. It's too short, but at the end, Conway talks about Flea Lord. He talks about how he met him and how he gives him props and how he got the best verse on Juvenile Hell on Conway's new album. Go check out Conway's new album, King to a God. Go check that out. And I think it was Elliot Wilson on the interview. That's where Conway. I think where they got that clip. If I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying. Number 10. You know what I'm saying, Lord Talk Trilogy outro. I told you he does the intro, he does the outro. This was, of course, too short, just like the intro, but still was dope. Still was one of my favorites, still in my rotation. Dope beat, got like an opera singing in it, opera singer singing, and that's dope. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he even mentions it. That's why I said, like, he be listening to these beats and then he raps around it. You know what I'm saying? His verses around it. So he's like really into these beats, and he, you know what I'm saying, he tackles these beats. Shoulda beat, not just be the. Oh, I was saying like, like my last note was like, lit, man. Like I said, too short. I just wish some of the intro and outro beats or songs were actual records and longer. So that's just me as a fan. Just want more from Flee Lord. But Flee Lord, you doing your thing. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm gonna be reviewing you. I'm already tuned in. You know I'm tuned into your work. I'm there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm shouting you out. I share your work. I tell people about you, man. I'm not playing, man. You work hard on your craft. You work hard on your rhymes. You work hard on your beat selections, man. You're doing the right thing. I can't wait to hear your 10th, 11th, and 12th album. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Flee Lord. Shout out to godBLESSbeatz. You know what I'm saying? Keep working together, man. Cause you know what I'm saying, y'all doing great work together. This is the third album y'all did together. Hopefully, we get some more work out of you guys and stuff like that. And I'm Marquis Walker. Support if you can. Support the gear. Me and my daughter got a clothing line. Let's go. Start playing Bean Town. One love.